Good evening, brothers, sisters, and gender norm resistors. We're ready to get back into Mordavia yet again and find more creepy stuff in and around the town and general environs. With me, your host, Ollamh. Welcome. Ha. Excuse me. There we go. That's better. I don't know what it is. I always prefer not having my mic in the shot, even though, I mean, it's like most people will have it like right at the bottom or like right up next to their mouths or something like that, or right next to their throats, which is where it should be. It should be like right about here and aimed at your throat is the best, is, from what I gather, is from what I have experienced and what I've been told by people who know much more about mics and stuff than me. Ideally, that is where you want it, because you want it to really pick up the bass notes that are coming from your throat. Hello there, Rasclin. That's what always irritates me, though, when I see people, when I see like podcasts and stuff, they've got it like, you know, right up against their mouths, like right here. They look like they're one step away from just deep throating the thing. It's like, yeah, you want it, yeah, exactly. It's like you want it to pick up the bass, you know, you want it to pick up the vibrations and really pick up the bass, so you aim it at your throat. If it's a shotgun mic, you generally want it pointed more towards the chest, because it picks up in a cone, and that picks up the best, you know, that'll pick up the high ends, but it also picks up the bass and stuff like that. I don't have a lot of experience with mics and stuff like that, but I have found out, but I do my research, damn it. I do my research to at least kind of know what the hell I'm talking about. It's been kind of an all hands on deck, all going type of day today. I woke up at 9:45 to getting an order from somebody on Fiverr who wanted it within 24 hours. Not a big deal. I mean, that gave me plenty of time. And then I realized, wait a second, I have not had nearly enough sleep. I am going to go back to bed for a little while. So I slept till about noon, got up, did stuff around the house, then did the order, delivered it. It was a $15 order because they were wanting the 24-hour delivery. They were pleased as punch with it and actually tipped me an extra $5. So it's like, yay, that'll actually cover me for my drinks for the week if I have to go the expensive route at Meijer again. So yeah, that was kind of just I've got at least one. I know I have one other order that's in the works, but that one's a short and really simple type of thing. So yeah, that should be quick and easy. So yeah, it's been, I mean, past 2 days it's been kind of okay. What have I got to work on today? And it's like, oh, okay, here's all this stuff. It feels good though. It feels good to be to say yes. I am doing. I have things to do. I have work to do. It's usually about this time when work starts picking up again for me. It usually hits pretty hard in January, February. March to April, it kind of lulls because anybody who's wanting an order is kind of like, okay, so we need to make sure that we have our taxes covered and stuff like that. And then, and then, what's that? Oh, okay. And then basically it picks up right on or after tax day when people get done with their taxes. They're like, oh, hey, we have more money to invest in our in stuff, or they get their refunds back. That's like, oh, hey, we can, you know, we have refund. They get their refund and they're like, hey, I'm going to turn around and put that money into advertising for the business and stuff like that. And that's when they hire me. Hopefully. If they're smart, they will, because I work for cheap and I do really good work. Yeah, that's, especially being an independent freelancer. Oh yeah, the whole tax thing is kind of a nightmare at times, because it's like, basically, if you are self-employed, you are paying taxes twice. You're paying personal taxes and company taxes or business taxes. But if you're smart, you can you section things off so that it's really easy to deduct expenses and stuff like that. That's where a lot of people I know personally have kind of faltered at times, is they didn't really understand what they could deduct for or claim as an expense and deduct from their taxes, which, yeah, that's just a nightmare. Since everything that I do requires the internet, I can pretty much write off the internet write off my internet bill as a business expense, because it's something I have to have in order to do my work. But there's a lot of other people that have gone into, how to properly do taxes as far as being self-employed and doing things like YouTube or Twitch or through Fiverr or stuff like that. So today we're going, we're getting back into Quest for Glory 4, Shadows of Darkness. Last time let's see, what did we do? Last time we found, we robbed the old man. We met the mad scientist. We robbed the old man. We found the ghost of his wife or girlfriend, out in the forest, so we can hook those two up. We met the Leshy. Leshy told us about this bush that was in dire straits. We saved the bonsai bush, planted it in Arana's garden, which I'd completely blanked on. And now he's kind of like, oh hey, so there's this Rusalka, or there's a woman who, there's this woman who's in the lake and really hurts people. So maybe we'll take a look at taking care of the Rusalka as well. But let's go ahead and get into it, shall we? So let's go ahead and cut the music here, and we will load it up and get switched over. There we go. Yeah, ASCAP licensing can be really handy. From what I have heard, though, you have to be kind of careful with the ASCAP licensing, because I think there's two different licenses as far as whether you're streaming live or whether you're doing a recorded thing. Can I? Hello?
So you are back.
Yes, I would. Do I not get breakfast? Is it too early? Is it too early for breakfast? Is it too early for breakfast? I never would have thought that it'd be too early for breakfast, but
Still you remain. It is a wonder you have managed to live so long.
Hey, it's all about sneaking around. It's not just good for my calves, you know. Hey, Nikolai. Nikolai?
Yes, well, I keep looking for Anna. Will you help me find her? She's missing.
Look, I know where Anna... No, she's dead. She's dead.
Anna has been gone for a long time. I have been looking for her for so very long. I do not know what has become of my Anna.
Look, I know what became of your Anna.
You start to tell the old man about the ghost you met in the forest.
She's out.
Anna?
Yes.
You have seen Anna?
Yes.
You explain that you saw her ghost in the forest.
Anna is in the forest? Where is she? I must go to her.
You tell Nikolai where you saw Anna, and try to explain that she is dead.
Thank you. I cannot thank you enough for finding my Anna. I will go to her now. I will help her find her way home. Thank you again.
Dude, Nikolai, no, that's not not a good idea. I mean, you're literally in your pajamas with a coat thrown over it. Come on. Yeah, the ASCAP, BMI, and CSEC. Yeah, there's so many different companies and licenses that you need at times for stuff like that. It's kind of crazy. But yeah, if you have somewhere if you have a place, if you have groups that you're part of that where, you can put up audio of stuff, of the recorded audio. Yeah, you just need the live to do like live streams of stuff, of everything, of like, well, basically like the like doing radio shows live on the internet. Here's the lake. Yes.
Hello there. Could you help me? This water is so cold and I need someone to help warm me.
I would say first we should find you some clothes or maybe just get you out of the water.
Why don't you come to my arms so that I can give you a real greeting?
Yeah, let me tell you a little something about myself, okay?
Surely a hero like you will help someone like me. Please, take my hand.
Gazing intently at the lake woman, you sensuously waggle the fingers of your right hand beside your nose. Then you delicately and suggestively rub your belly with your left hand. The Rusalka says, "Oh, yes, that's what I want too. Come to me, and we'll rub noses and bellies together forever."
I cannot believe how sensuous they actually got John Rhys Davies to say that. All right, let's save. Save first.
It is so cold here in the lake. Please, come and hold me and help me to be warm again.
Right. Help. Okay. Oh, yeah.
Wade out to the lake woman and take her in your arms. Her skin is soft but very cold. The lake spirit moans softly as she holds you closer and closer and tighter, then pulls you down into the lake.
You gotta experience the deaths. Going drown? You quickly discover that you really don't know how to breathe underwater. And unfortunately, unlike Guybrush Threepwood, we cannot hold our breath for 10 minutes. Alright, so yes, we died. Yay. Hi.
I am the Rusalka. Please, take my hand and help me.
Yeah, I've read about Rusalkas. No.
If you take my hand, I'll be happy to show you what the lake is like.
Well, according to you, it's cold. Why would I want to go into cold?
If you take my arms, I'll be happy to talk to you about anything you'd like.
Now, why don't you come up here and talk to me?
You ask what a nice girl like her is doing in a place like this.
It's so nice here in the water. Why don't you join me?
You just said she just said it was cold and all that stuff. It's like, really?
Please, don't leave me here so alone and cold. I need you.
No, you really don't. So I don't know how long if we have to like wait a certain amount of time.
You grab.
Yes,
You
I grab
grab-
a handful of rocks. Thank you.
You grab. 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 The hungry hunting hawk alertly searches for signs of game not already claimed by the forest monsters.
Right. So how many rocks do I have? I have 63 rocks. What is my current Okay, how do I tell how much I'm currently carrying? Apparently I cannot.
You grab.
Look, just
You grab. You grab. You grab.
I sound like it sounds like he's trying to do a very unsuccessful rap career.
You grab it. You grab. You grab.
All right, that should be enough to get us. Wow, your aim is really off at times, dude. At least this should count as exercise for vitality, right? Because we're really using up our stamina quick. So we'll do some rock throwing. We'll rest up, and then we'll go and see the Rusalka again, and see if we can progress her storyline along. Well, there we go.
After some rest, you feel better.
Right, let's see here. So now our throwing is up to 327. Our strength is up to 327 too. And somehow we actually increase our agility with that? Really? I wouldn't think that throwing rocks would increase your agility that much. But then again, I don't know.
Hello there. Could you help me? This water is so cold.
Yeah, okay, I don't think we can really progress this any further quite yet. Maybe we should go back and see the Leshy and see what he has to say. So if we really want to do our acrobatics, we can just jump in place. That increases our agility, or at least increases our increases our acrobatics. But you don't want to do anything stupid like, say, just ignore. Wait, no, okay. So this is where Wraith is. Anna should be the next one over, so it should be up and straight over. Hello, Bungie. Look. Be very aggressive. This is not aggressive. This is waiting around. You're actually gaining stamina back by standing there waiting for the rabbit to attack. Come on. Hello, Mr. Leshy.
Gotcha.
1 and 2 and 3 make 6. Who hides her hut behind trick sticks? Magic message. Bushes here. In the rhyme with disappear.
Yeah, I know this one. Baba Yaga.
Would that be Baba Yaga in her chicken leg hut you try?
We've
Baba baby, that's the one. An ogress who is loads of fun.
Look, she tried turning me into a frog and eating me. I don't think she's that much fun.
Guessing answers without knowing? Check your guesses first by going.
I did go. I went. I actually did go and see Baba Yaga, okay? Of course, we can also just get in some climbing experience by just clicking on a tree, which is nice. This is the first time you could just, like, randomly increase your climbing skill. All right, let's go back into town. Let's actually, like, go in. I don't know why they're like, you don't actually know. It's like we actually did go to. Oh wait, maybe that's what we need. Do we need to give her some flowers? I bet we need to give the Rusalka some flowers, don't we? Well, that would make sense. That would make sense. I mean, we actually did go to the magic bush, get it to disappear, and we talked to Bonehead. And we know Bonehead deals with Baba Yaga. He flat out said, "Oh yeah, that's Baba Yaga's place." She was very perturbed at you for rebounding the spell and turning her into a frog. So
Hello there.
Hi. No, I'm not going to. I'm not coming into the lake.
Thank you for the beautiful flowers. No one has been so nice to me since I can remember. I guess I shouldn't try to drown you now, since you've been so kind.
Thank you. So,
It is lonely being a Rizalka. Anytime anyone nice comes along, I pull him into the lake and drown him. Once he's drowned, he's not much company, I'm afraid. I've been a Rizalka for so long, I've forgotten.
okay, so she doesn't remember her name.
This lake is surrounded on 3 sides by steep mountains. To the southwest, it merges with a swamp. The lake is not a safe place for you to swim. Many unpleasant things lurk in the deep water.
Really? Never would have guessed.
The swamp is definitely a creepy place. Dead things lie under the water and try to drag the living underneath. Kinda sounds like my job description, doesn't it? Well, the things in the swamp are a whole lot nastier than I am, so be careful out there.
I was gonna say, at least you are like,
I stay far away from them.
reasonably
They crawled
attractive.
into the lake from the swamp one day. Ugh, they remind me of worms and give me the creeps. I don't know much about the forest. I can't leave my lake, so I don't get around there much.
Makes sense. Makes a lot of sense. So why are you here?
You ask, what am I...
I don't really know. I've been here for such a long time now. I mean, it's not like I can go anywhere. I can't leave the lake. It's my job to drown anyone who comes to the lake. That's what being a Rizalka is all about.
Kinda cuts down on your social life, doesn't it?
I think I remember the town. I must have lived there once. Other than the fact it's somewhere to the northeast, I guess I can't tell you much about it.
You tell the Rusalka about some of your previous adventures.
Gee, you've done a lot to get rid of monsters and things. You don't think I'm some kind of monster, do you? I mean, just because I'm undead and drown people, you don't think I'm bad?
Well, I don't think you're bad so much as...
Please, come visit me again sometime. It's nice to have a friend to talk to.
We don't get the wedding ring until the engagement ring until next game. So yeah, we're kind of stuck there. All right, we should rest up a bit just in case. Just in case we run across something that wants to try and kill us. Hello, Mr. Hawk. All right, so yeah, yes. And good. The gates are still open. That is good. Maybe we could
The Burgermeister's office is closed. A sign says, office hours 8 a.m. to 5 p.m.
Right.
The general store...
Well, everybody just closes up.
While the lock doesn't seem very complicated, your tools can't do much about the deadbolt and bar on the inside of the door.
Okay, that's fair. That is fair.
You hear movement on the other side of the door.
Housekeeping.
After a few minutes, you hear someone removing the bar and unlocking the bolts on the other side of the door.
So we're also going to go and see what happened with... Hi.
Have a seat. Wait, no, better leave the seats here. But why don't you sit down on one? This show can't get on the road until you get off your load. So sit a while and enjoy yourself. Or maybe just sit.
I'm not sure... What?
Good evening, ladies and germs. A funny thing happened on the way to Mordavia. I got here. I walked up to the innkeeper here and says to the guy, "Do you know how lucky you are to have such a funny guy as myself staying here?" The innkeeper says no, but if you hum a few bars, I can fake it. You may as well laugh now. This act doesn't get any funnier. I sit down here for a meal and order some soup. When the waiter brings it in, I says, "Waiter, there's a fly in my soup." The waiter says, "Of course. That's the soup du jour." Am I going deaf in here? Or how can so many people sleep with all these lights on? Seriously, folks, I went to the doctor just the other day, and he said he had some good news and some bad news. What's the good news, I asked. "You only have 3 months to live," said the doc. "That's terrible. What's the bad news?" I said. The doc replied, "I'm getting married." I know I had an audience when I came in here.
Are you sure?
Show me a guy with 1,000,000 kopecks, and I'll show you a guy who's rich. Hey, you only had to listen to this material. I'm the one who had to stand here and take it. Anyway, thank you. You've been a swell bunch of seats.
Phew. The gnome has stopped speaking. Maybe he's finished telling his joke. You think about applauding, but you're not quite sure if you heard the punchline yet.
Yeah.
What did you think of my performance? Was I hilarious or what?
What?
This
Definitely
is an
what?
cemetery. I've had livelier times at funerals. Some help you were. Couldn't you at least have smiled a little louder?
There was nothing.
It's nights like these that make me feel like an inept idiot and a lousy laughingstock. I'd make more money digging graves. But what? And get out of show business?
Another Gamer's Grotto.
Be they ever so humble, there's nobody stays home. I've been on the road so long, I have flat tires on my feet. I go wherever I can tell a good joke, and many places where I can't.
I was going to say, you have yet to tell a good joke at all.
I'm staying at this inn for a while until I find something here. I got the last store down the hall. Visit me sometime. I'm sure we can have a few laughs together.
Okay.
Hey, my last tour was a great success. I outran everyone. But there's no business like show business. With me, the show must go on and on and on.
Even when your material sucks? I mean, there is something to be said about having decent material.
I got millions of them. Problem is, I can't remember most of them, and the ones I do remember should have been buried long ago. I used to be worth my wit in gold, but, oh, it's a long story. Ask me about it some other time.
I wish, Sen, because this guy would totally be, this guy would be totally gone. Hello,
Thank you. I always like to meet a receptive audience. It's always good to see you. It means you're not behind my back. Pleased to meet you. I could tell by your outfit that you were no ordinary rube. Punny Bones, the name. Jokes are fair game. I'm a pro punster.
What is wrong with my outfit?
You adopt the traditional thief sign position, wiggling the fingers of your right hand and rubbing your belly with your left hand. No one seems particularly...
Right, okay.
Leaving so soon? Good night, and thanks for all the fish.
Okay, hey, Chief, can
He too is a stranger to Mordavia.
Who isn't a...
Hey, what am I, shredded wheat? If you're talking behind my back, at least have the courtesy to do it face to face.
I have not listened to such nonsense in all my life.
You call this a life?
Dude, you're married. I'm pretty sure you have.
I try to keep people entertained here.
So how come you weren't up on the stage instead of me?
He has self-respect. What did you guys think of the... What did you think about the gnome?
Well, you know, I'm not a census taker over here, but there are no other gnomes in Mordavia.
No wonder.
Yeah, when they show up, there goes the neighborhood. We have no need for gnomes here.
You guys are so narrow-minded you
Racist?
could all look through a keyhole with both eyes. What gnome would want to work here? You guys have all the sense of humor of a wyvern with a hangover.
At the risk of waxing poetic, what need have we of fools?
Hey, you got a point. There are enough fools in here already to reach critical mass.
I was
If
gonna
it
say,
pays to
there's
be
a table
ignorant, why
full
are
of
you
them.
guys so broke?
Somebody just shoot me.
Hey, just when I was gonna invite yous to my party. There's always room for one boar.
Oh, I'll tell you, he's rough, you know? Anyone could tell better jokes than that gnome did. Where's Shaky Green when you need him?
Look, I'd argue with you, but I never engage in a battle of wits with an unarmed man.
The guy's dying up there. I didn't get anything.
Hey, how could you? If ignorance is really bliss, you're the world's happiest guy.
Wait. Weren't you the one that said that... No, wait a second. I think it was the first guy that made the herpes joke. The second guy made the prostitute joke. I think this guy's actually in the clear.
Fellas, is it just me, or is Shecky's performance here lacking a certain sense of humor?
Are you kidding? He was rough. Get a day job.
You're right, and he wasn't very funny either.
What do you mean I wasn't funny? You guys wouldn't know a punchline if it hit you in the face.
I think look, can I sit down? Can I get my... Oh my God, really? You're not going to let me get... Great. I couldn't get breakfast. Now I can't get supper because of the fucking gnome.
You've never seen so many...
It is that...
Yeah. It's very dangerous to go out at night. Blah, 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 blah. Be careful. I will lock the inn after you... How long do I have to play the fucking bells to get into your office, Doc?
I believe I am on the verge of a major discovery.
Oh, really?
It came to me last night. I believe that there is a formula which can be used to create a rehydration solution. Such a solution could be used to restore fluidity to any substance or object that has become prematurely dry. Why, if we can but manufacture Dr. Cranium's rehydration solution in sufficient quantities, we could rehydrate the great Shapirian Desert. Of course, there are a few small bugs to be worked out. It would take most of the water in the world's oceans to make that much solution. Then there is the tiny snag that I have not been able to remember the formula since awakening from the dream.
Rehydration?
Dr. Cranium's rehydration solution should be a shoo-in for the alchemical innovation of the animal ward. It contains the prime essence of the element of water in a perfectly condensed form.
Right. What do you need for it?
Oh, I do seem to be a little careless in keeping track of my scientific formulae. I have them all written down somewhere. I think it was in the margins of one of my books here. I spent some time in Spielberg last summer. Everyone there kept talking about some hero who did some sort of noble deeds there. You would think that they could find more excitement in the modern accomplishments of science. There seemed to be quite an infestation of baby Antwerps there for some reason. I took advantage of the opportunity to capture a number of them in very blunt cages for my experiments. The Baron did not even charge me very much for them.
Wait, you had to buy? Wait, you paid money for the baby Antwerps that you caught? What? Are you an idiot?
I have come to
Never
the
mind.
conclusion
Yes,
that lightning
you are.
is electrical in nature, which would put it in the realm of fire. Fortunately, there have been an increasing number of storms here lately, so I have been able to harness some of the lightning and store it for experimental use.
No, this is Dr. Cranium. This is Dr. Cranium, predecessor to Dr. Brain, of whose castle he predicts.
The scientist never fails to observe nature. Why, if I had not gone on an observation trip in the forest, I would never have found that garden with all the rare and exotic flora. There used to be a bush that grew 7 different types of blossoms in the garden. There is still a tree that provides fruit in a very peculiar cycle. There are also many beautiful flowers and plants growing there.
I am convinced that the garden must have been intentionally planted, as it contains specimens that are not native to this region.
Yeah!
Whoever planted it clearly did not understand the basic tenets of ecology. Fortunately, few of the spores have spread to the wider forest so far.
Well, okay, so the person who planted the garden was actually an elf wizard. Or a fairy wizard? Elf. I think Arana was an elf. Arana was an elf.
The forest outside of town is quite a fascinating area.
Oh, I bet.
The trees are primarily deciduous with the occasional conifer. A wide variety of fauna inhabits the forest, providing great opportunities for scientific research and occasionally excitement of other kinds.
So Stu says she was a MILF. I'm not quite sure. I'm not quite sure that works because she wasn't I don't think she was a mother. And you know, I mean, a Melfilf maybe. An Eelf? An Eelf. There we go. She was an Eelf. She was an elf I'd like to friend.
It is very important to understand the relationships of the scientific elements. Earth, air, fire, water, and pizza. Everything we know is made up of one or more of these elements.
But I understand. What do you need?
You need my world-famous rehydration solution.
Yes, I do.
Unfortunately, I have forgotten the elemental formula of its main ingredient. Perhaps you can help.
All right, give me a moment here. Let me get the manual pulled up. Damn it. What are we looking for this time? We're looking for flignets. Flignets. Flignets are... Dear gods, can you... Flignets, aha! Flignets, yes. Flignets are air, pizza, fire, air, pizza.
Yes, that sounds just right.
I know it is.
By the way, I could use some ghoul for one of my experiments. It would be most kind if you could bring me some when you return for the rehydration solution.
I already gave you some. Fine. Wait, do I still have some? Did I? No, I only got the one. God damn it.
Rehydration may prove to be a crucial step on the way to an even more important discovery.
Shut up. I don't give a fuck. I've already given you some goo once. Now I have to go back and get some more because, dear gods, you just... See, Gamer's Grotto, that doesn't work because there's no I. So it's Mother Elf, lovely friend? I mean, that's about the best I could come up with. Maybe lovely fornicator. Maybe lovely fornicator. I don't know. So, all right, let's... God damn it, don't scare me like that, Mr. Hawk. So, all right, let's go back, get some more goo.
You slowly fill your flask with the greasy, grimy goo.
Yep, okay. Oh, is it nighttime?
You feel a chill.
Oh, that is a wraith. That is a wraith and not where I'm wanting to go across. Now this looks familiar. Anna?
Anna, I found you.
Nikolai!
Nikolai, I have been trying to find you for so long.
All right,
I
Sid
never
may be
stopped
onto something
looking
there.
for you, Anna. Never.
You sound very young. Very young.
I love you, Anna. I loved you from the moment you smiled at me. And I will love you for always.
Bow chicka wow wow.
Oh, Nikolai, this time we will always be together.
Forever?
Forever.
I don't know.
Vanishes.
That's a good question, actually, because, I mean, he was an old man.
We came back one last time to thank you for reuniting us.
He sounds very young.
Thank you so much. Without your help, I would have been lost forever.
No, she's just a
I do
ghost.
not know how we can help you. This is the last you will ever see of us.
If there is anything we can do for you, please ask.
That is a very spiffy hat, sir.
You may of course take my hat. I have no further use for it.
I helped an old man meet up with his ghost lover, and all I got for it was a hat.
I have not been so happy since the day
Oh,
of
they
our
were
wedding.
okay, they were married. I didn't know they were married. I didn't know it was actually his wife. He was always, I'm looking for my Anna. Have you seen my
It
Anna?
seems strange being a ghost. Still, it is better than being an old man who has lost his only love.
Can't you do the whole Darth Vader thing where it's like, oh yes, I am an old man, but now that I'm a ghost, I don't need to be old. I can be my younger self again.
It has been so long, and I know so little of what goes on today. Still, some time ago, there was talk in town about a stranger moving into Borgov Castle. There was much talk and many rumors about who had moved in. I do not know whether your path will ever take you to the castle, but I do know of a secret passageway to there.
Hang on a moment. Pardon me, Nick. Stu, I'm assuming that you are talking about like the one small clip of a deleted scene that made it into the original Ghostbusters. And don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. Hey, I don't care. Love who you love, but I think Nikolai's mustache is gonna tickle. I think that long hanging mustache is really gonna tickle.
There was some talk of vampires at the time. I do not think anyone in Mordavia was actually killed by a vampire, so gradually the talk faded.
Hey, I'm the one that's talking about Nikolai being a ghost now and being like, hey, you could revert to your younger self, much like Anakin did in Return of the Jedi, at least a special edition. Then you went Ghostbusters on me. How am I supposed to know you didn't mean Nikolai? That's who we're talking to here.
My
Come on.
grandfather once told me that there is a secret passage that leads from the Borgov crypt in the cemetery to the castle. It was an escape route for the Borgov family when they were alive.
There's some days where it's just like, I don't even know how, I don't even know, I don't even know how we got onto this topic.
I do not think anyone even saw the stranger. We only knew him as the Dark Master. It is an ominous title.
I know, right? And he sounds younger than he was. Like before it was like, oh, have you seen Anna? I am missing my Anna. Now he's like, no, I'm fine. How are you?
It seems strange being a ghost. Still,
It is better than being an old man who...
Yeah, you...
It has been so long, and I know so...
Okay, so you really don't have anything else for me. That's fine. I have your hat, and I am happy about that. I am going to wear it with style. Unlike you. By the way, what happened to your... You can keep your pajamas. You can keep, like, your old Wee Willie Winky pajama. Like, pajama... dress? I mean, it really was just a dress. It was like this big thing that hung down to his knees or his ankles. All he did was put a coat on over it.
I shall never again be lost and alone. Nikolai and I will find our way.
Yes, no maple syrup for you! It's okay, because you can make a much better substitute for syrup. It just takes a little bit of coffee, a little bit of honey, and a little bit of peanut butter. Mix that all up, you're golden. Like, it tastes better. It tastes better. It doesn't have nearly the sugar content. And the honey is actually an antibacterial food stuff.
Being a ghost is not bad when you have someone you love with you.
Okay, that was really weird. Oh, no. Okay, good. Ooh. I was going to say, I'm like, what is that ringing? Oh, but mooses are great.
I have been lost so long. I do not know how I can help you. Perhaps you can talk to my friend Olga.
Oh.
She knows everything that goes on in town.
Will she talk to...
She married Boris Stovich, who owned the shop.
Yes, and Boris...
She did? She is such a lovely girl. I'm sure they are happy together. Olga will be able to tell you many things about the town.
So, okay, so Olga, well, she gained 600 pounds, and yeah, I mean, and kept telling us that her husband was dead when he just ran off. So, I mean, that's a little disingenuous. What the fuck are you? What the hell? You are like a... Okay, I'm just gonna go back this way. Yeah, Katrina, baby doll, you're back!
It's good to see you again. I hope you are enjoying your visit to Mordavia. You need to take better care of yourself, you know? It is very dangerous out at night. Come to me. I have something to show you.
Notice, I don't even get to...
It is dangerous here at night, and you do not listen. I intend to teach you a lesson.
A strange...
Wait, does that mean I get a spanking? Because I'm a little mixed on that.
Realize that you now know the frostbite spell.
Perhaps that will help keep you alive when I am not with you.
Say
I bid
hello.
You welcome to Mordavia. I hope you are enjoying your stay here.
Oh, yes. It's
there.
Lovely.
Now you have had an official welcome from your own official welcome woman.
Wow, chicka wow wow. As is customary, I mean, let's see here. We flirted with the centaur woman, the centaur woman in the first one. In the second one, we flirted with the harem girl and with the Ziza. We flirted with a lot of people, and we tried to kick a baby. We tried to kick a baby. Yes. And the waitress in Quest for Glory 3, And we did actually get married too. Technically, we wed the cheetah, the leopard woman. And then we got to we kind of got down and busy with her while we were waiting for the sun to set. There wasn't much. There wasn't much. There was not much. Missouri? No. Look, Missouri might suck. But I'm sorry, you cannot get any worse than West Virginia. West Virginia is like the biggest I think West Virginia is about the biggest shit pile of a state in the United States. Followed actually kind of closely by Kentucky. West Virginia is just fucking god-awful. They actually, I actually looked it up and crunched the numbers and stuff. West Virginia is the one state that is most dependent on federal aid of any states in the United States. All 50 states and D.C., West Virginia is the most reliant on federal aid because they fucking suck. It is. I mean, they use like like $1.70. They get $1.75 in federal aid for every dollar that their state generates. And it's kind of fucked up. All right, let's flirt with her. Hey, Katrina, are those lengthy canines, or are you just happy to see me?
Try out a few of your best lines on her.
You flatter me. It is nice to have someone as handsome and attractive as you say such things to me.
Ooh, let's both. Now that we've flirted with her, now that we've expressed interest in her, we need to. We need to. What is the dentist system? Display. No, I can't even figure. We need to tell her about herself.
A little about your adventures.
How fascinating. I have never met a true hero before.
Yeah, because he probably would have stabbed you with the stake. He probably would have stabbed you with the stake.
Try out a...
Okay, so it just keeps repeating itself.
You may call me Katrina. And what shall I call you?
Ollamh the Yoinker. Not in a sexual way. I mean that I take things that aren't mine. Not that I like yoink myself off everywhere I go. You know what? Ollamh's fine. Ollamh is fine. Just Ollamh. Just Ollamh. Perfectly fine.
The forest is a very dangerous place. Many monsters walk here, especially at night. Please be careful.
Are we talking like big monsters, little monsters, demons? Yes, Ollamh the Yoinker is my character's name. How anybody can use my character's name and not say, you know, I think he might be a thief, is beyond me. Because it's like, I literally say, I will yoink stuff. I will literally yoink stuff. And it's like, and then like, the past 3 games, everybody's like, Ollamh the Yoinker, what do you think? How are you doing? This is the hero, Ollamh the Yoinker. And it's like, really? You guys are like using my full name? And it's like, it's a little embarrassing, but, okay. All right.
Magic is very useful for survival in Mordavia. Use it wisely and carefully.
What about that scientist guy that's like, magic doesn't exist, only science?
I must go now. I hope we can meet again soon. I enjoy your company.
Before you can think to follow her, the young peasant girl has disappeared into the forest.
Yeah, hate to be the bearer of bad news. She wasn't a peasant. She was very much not a peasant. You
deftly slip over the gate and into town.
Oh, you saw the Batman. What'd you think, Sin? I've heard mostly good things about that. I've heard mostly good things about the Batman. Oh my darling, oh my darling, oh my darling, Clementine.
Most of the townspeople here live their lives in constant fear and ignorance. My dream is that someday, through the miracle of science, everyone will learn to read, write, and solve simple differential equations.
2 out of 3 isn't bad. Two out of 3 is not bad.
It is.
Yeah. Rehydration.
I have your
Right. Okay. So you need the goo. You need the goo. A second vial of it, I might say.
That is terrific. This is just what I need for my experiments.
Give me...
As I promised, here is your rehydration solution.
Thank you, sucker. That's all I wanted.
I've been thinking a bit about that castle on the mountain lately. Such a castle might make a wonderful environment for scientific research. Perhaps someday one of my descendants will work in a castle like that.
You've already predicted that. You put a pamphlet in the bookshelf of the Adventurers Guild proclaiming that one of these days one of your descendants will have their own castle, and it would be the castle of Dr. Brain, which I would like to point out. I mean, your name is Cranium, not Brain, so how do you know he's going to be called Dr. Brain? Thank you. I would like some supper.
Tonight, for your dining pleasure, it is the traditional Mordavian chicken paprikash, delicately seasoned with locally grown paprika and garlic.
Of course! Of course, everybody loves the garlic. Everybody needs more garlic.
A voice from behind the door says, "Oops, sorry. Seems I forgot about my burglar alarm. Hope it wasn't too shocking for you."
I'm gonna kill a gnome.
Hello, how are you? Come in and have a sit, why don't you?
As you sit down, a rude noise comes from the chair seat.
Gets you every time. A million laughs. How are you? Good to see you. Nice of you to drop in. Speaking of dropping in, did you hear the one about the bad waiter? Seems like he was always dropping in. Dropping in. Get it? Didn't think so. No one got a sense of humor anymore. Not even me.
Really? Say hello.
Hey, welcome into the inn. Pleased to
Hi.
meet you. Sit down, have a seat. Oh, we did that already, didn't we?
Yeah, and it really wasn't funny.
Tell about some of your adventures.
What was that you were saying about saving Spielberg?
Yes!
Tell about your adventures in Spielberg.
Yeah.
So you're the guy that made me lose my sense of humor. Listen, if you hadn't made Baba Yaga mad, I never would have told the joke that made her take my humor away.
I'm sorry, what? You're trying to blame your shitty jokes on me.
Thinking that the gnome might be one of the brethren, you make the thief sign. The gnome looks rather agitated.
Boy, have you got the wrong gnome. I'm not into that kinky stuff, let me tell you.
I'm sorry, what does the thief sign mean in gnome? I think this is important for us to know. What does the thief sign mean in gnome? 'Cause I want to know what I just proposed to him. Right.
I ain't got no sense of humor. I can't get no sense of humor. And I try. Don't know why. Gotta fly. Say goodbye. What's the matter? You a music critic? So I can't tell a joke. Sue me. I'm comedically challenged. A phoebe of a fool. A dweeb dunce. As a matter of fact, I've been cursed. I'm vexed with a hex, so to speak.
You're not doing so bad now. What's the curse? Tell me the curse.
Pathetic, ain't it? I can't tell a joke if it kicked me in the teeth. Ever since I got Baba Yaga mad at me, I got the bad joke blues.
Can I kick you in the teeth? I would like to kick you in the teeth. You've got plenty of them. Like, you have a really big mouth. Really big mouth.
She has no sense of humor whatsoever. Let me tell you, I was just telling a joke about how some hero got Baba Baby hopping mad and fit to be towed. How was I to know she was in the audience at the time? Anyhow, Baba Yaga stands up, says some bad poetry, and the next thing I know is my jokes are jumbled and my puns are pathetic. So here I am in Nowhere Land trying to locate Baba Yaga so as I can get the curse removed and my humor returned.
I know where she is. I know where she is. I know where she is. What's the human Now, okay, Gamers Grotto, don't congratulate Sin on not having had anything to drink since last month. I mean, with all the things that have been going on and a big move and stuff like that, that's not necessarily by choice. That's not necessarily by choice.
Putin ask me again, I'll tell you my name. Seriously, folks, the name is Bones. Punny Bones. I'm just a jester. Professionally speaking, of course.
I'm sorry, were you trying to say poutine? See, I'm kind of curious. Was it by choice, Sin, or was it just circumstances? It's important to know. It's important to know. Was it by choice? Okay, yeah, yep. See, I know Sin. I have known Sin for over a decade. I have known Sin for over a decade. I did not figure that Sin would voluntarily give up alcohol, but the move was expensive and therefore, either didn't have a chance to buy alcohol or didn't have the money to buy alcohol.
Hey, I'm a professional fool, so don't try this at home, kid. Unfortunately, more people laugh at me than at my jokes lately. It's hard to be hilarious when your sense of humor is defunct.
Have you seen your pants? The pants deserve the pants deserve a laugh in and of themselves. My God, what are those? You look like Jim Carrey as Ace Ventura, but without the style and flair.
Punny, you should ask about that. Making jokes is in my bones, make no bones about it. But my puns have been sort of boneheaded lately.
Trust me, Sin. I understand how that is. I understand that. Ooh, yeah. I understand all too well the pain of sudden bills coming due. See, now, Gamers Grotto, that's not that's not a bad idea, but I would not, I would say we don't want to get Sin copious amounts of alcohol, of booze. I don't think Sin needs copious amounts of booze. Copious amounts of booze would last, I mean, pretty much no matter what we get Sin would be like, we're talking a couple nights at most. Trust me, I know that style because, oh dear gods, I just finished a 24-ounce can of Four Loko and I'm kind of wanting to dig into something else. So I understand that urge, that just more. Two small men who lay big farts. Gamers Grotto, you didn't tell me you had a moving company. What the hell? You could have helped Sin out.
This place is really dead, you know. I've had a livelier audience in a graveyard. What do they know about humor? They think a guy falling into a mud puddle is a major joke, like lots of yucks, huh? Now, a man being tripped into a mud puddle, that's comedy.
No, that's cruel. That's mean. That's being a dick.
What do I hear? Let me see. Well, the talk of the town is you. No one knows how you got here or what are you doing, and they're still all a bit leery of strangers. You should see some of the looks they give me. You'd think they never saw a gnome before. Or you, for that matter.
I don't think they have seen a gnome before, and I know they haven't seen me before. Right, I'm gonna say goodbye.
Nice to see a friendly face around here. Catch you later, Dud.
So, alright, so, yeah,
So I ask you, what do you call a dinosaur crashing into a wall? Late for supper, of course. See you later, crocodile.
You unlock the door.
I really want to. Oh. See, I can't say it. I can't say it. I want to say it, but I can't. I'm trying to be good.
After some rest,
I'm trying to be good. I'm trying to be good and proper and... All right. I wanna sleep. I wanna rest until after midnight because that's when the Domo voice shows up.
You're getting tired.
Yes, I'm getting tired. That means that it's midnight.
You notice the Domovoy is watching you from its usual place.
Oh, Mr. Domovoy, baby, how are you? Hello?
Good you here. Many things talk about, many things need to do. Hero talk good.
Yes.
Hero deeds better. You help, Domovoy. Help you, I will.
I help you, you help me. Okay, what do you need help with? So hey, Domovoy.
Oh, many sad things in Mordavia. Many sad things need your help. Gnome need help. Nikolai need help. Yuri and Bela need help.
Look, Nikolai's
Olga
been
and
helped.
Boris need help.
They've been helped.
Need help. Even Domovoy need help. You help some. Maybe you help others.
Olga and Boris taken care of. Nikolai dealt with. Albeit it's not exactly happy for anybody who knew Nikolai, but I think Nikolai's good. See, Gamers Grotto, that's the beauty of the Peanut Gallery. You don't have to ask for comments. They give them freely.
Yuri very, very sad. Innkeeper Bela very, very sad. Very, very bad thing happen. Not even Domovoy magic can help.
Right, what?
Need hero. Need powerful hero. Someday,
Okay.
maybe you'll be powerful enough. First help me, then I help you.
Are you questioning my power? Are you questioning my power? Because, bitch, it's fucking off the charts. Okay? Fucking dick. What help do you need?
Help Domovoy?
What?
Domovoy
What do you need?
help you. Not far from in bad place is. Very bad place. For sure bad place door tried to kill you.
Okay.
Magic symbol you need. Magic symbol on door will open. In bad place Domovoy is. Domovoy not alive. Domovoy not dead. Domovoy very dry.
Okay.
Domovoy you help. More help I give you. See you I will again after you help Domovoy.
Okay. So, in the monastery, there's a Domovoy who's not alive or dead. Just very, very dry. Are you telling me I have to titillate him? Do I have to get him excited to get him moist again? Or can I just use the rejuvenation thing? Can I just use the rejuvenation potion, the rehydration potion? Or do I have to, like, get hands-on with a Domovoy? I just want to know what is expected of me, okay? That's all. I mean, you know, the rehydration potion makes sense, but at the same time, it's like, you know, maybe the Domovoy that's in that's in the monastery is, you know, is maybe the Domovoy that's in the monastery is Ben Shapiro's wife. Never been wet in her life. Needs a little hands-on experience to show her what's what. I don't know.
In Mordavia, many strange things are. Some strange things good, Leshy good thing to meet. Forest Leshy lives. Funny fellow Leshy is. Play games with Leshy. Leshy you help. In Mordavia, many undead things are. Some dead things not bad, only not know they dead. Once dead thing know it is dead, peace it will have. You help good dead thing, maybe good dead thing help you.
See, I would...
In Mordavia, many bad undead things are. At night, undead walk. From bad dead things, stay away, unless bad fight you want. In Mordavia, some bad undead things not look bad. Rusalka very, very pretty.
Yes, I know this.
Rusalka kill you will try.
Yes, I know that.
Oh, poor sad Rusalka, killed by untrue lover, now kill others. Maybe you be kind to Rusalka. Rusalka not kill you. Then again, maybe Rusalka kill you will anyway,
See, Sin, I would like to say that Ben Shapiro's wife, you know, obviously, you know, is very proud of having been wet once. Or 4 times in this case. But when Ben Shapiro actually was, like, railing against the music video of the song WAP, meaning wet ass pussy, and prompting his wife, quoting his wife as saying, women's pussies should never be wet. That is a big problem. I'm pretty sure that whole family has issues. That whole family has some fucking issues. Like he was very proud of posting on Twitter that, oh yes, his wife, who is a biologist, says that women should never be wet down there. And it's like, wow, she is so. It's like she's kind of indoctrinated, isn't she? She's just. Yeah, it's like there's some things that do not connect. It's like, yeah.
Castle bad.
Pretty much anybody who's been with a woman knows.
Nobody alive there but monsters. Very dangerous to go there.
But nope.
Someday you go there. Not go there now.
Nobody alive is at the castle.
Very strong, smart, and powerful. Need to know many things. Not yet, not now. Too dangerous. You die, and no more hero for Mordavia. Soon, no Mordavia.
Right, okay. There is no one alive at the castle. Why do you say there's nobody alive at the castle?
In castle, many things dead, many things undead. How to really help Tanya, I not know. Staff in town plenty powerful magic, but not know how to use it. Maybe gypsies know. Talk to gypsies.
Who is Tanya? Who the fuck is Tanya? Who's Tanya? Can you tell me who Tanya is,
Bad
please?
things soon happen. Bad things soon come. Very bad thing. Very, very bad thing. Great big bad thing. Need powerful hero. Need smart hero. Hero help make very, very bad thing come. Hero help make very, very bad thing go. No hero, then very, very bad thing stay. Very, very bad thing for Mordavia.
So, very, very big bad thing comes soon. If I leave, something very, very big and bad is gonna just come all over the place. Right! Oh yeah, Rascalin, I know, exactly. It's like, yeah, I mean, this was, if I remember right, this one was made in the it was made in the mid-90s, 1996, if I remember right. Somewhere in the mid-90s. It was made in the mid-90s before, before a lot of the Western people, even Western Europeans, knew that Eastern Europeans from the Romani region were, there was, it wasn't good. It wasn't good.
Never seen.
All right, fine. I'll climb out of my fucking window because apparently we can't.
Unlock the.
Yes. Unlock the window. And climb out the fucking window. Unlock the door, climb out the window. 1993. Okay, yeah, that's. It kind of makes sense. Okay, let's save. Let's save. Livestream 3, yes. Oh, apparently we can't climb up the wall? Fine, I'll go and get the fucking the little squid. Yes, climb the fucking gate. It's not a difficult climb. Vistari? Okay, yeah. I mean, anything that identifies more the cultural, anything that identifies the cultural background of certain aspects of those people is preferred to, hey, this is what we're going to call you, whether you like it. Oh, all right. Aggressiveness. Be aggressive. That means you attack, you stupid fucking... You don't sit there and get bitten by a fucking batter. Or swing after he's bitten you. He's drawn blood and flown away. Thank you. Yes. Yeah. See, that's one of those. The G word is actually is actually something that is slanderous. It. Oh, can I? No. All right. Fine. Fuck you. Are you? No. You're the trigger. You're the dazzle. You're the force bolt. Knock it the fuck over.
The stand.
Fine. Fucking knock it over. Knock it up. Really?
You sense moderately powerful latent magic waiting near the top of the standing stone.
But see, that's the problem. That's the problem, though, is the... Oh, wait.
The earth shakes as the standing stone rocks on its base, then falls over to
Okay, so using the G word as far as fictional people is understandable, but the G word was actually used with a lot of real life people. And yeah, that's where it's like, oh no, this is 12 kinds of racist here.
The six-pointed symbol seems to pulse with energy and comes loose in your hand when you touch it.
That's why people use the term Romani instead of
this sign. So you carefully store it.
Other transient people who especially most Western Europeans view as being sneaky and thieving assholes. It's kind of a tricky situation there. It's kind of a tricky situation because it's like, yeah, the Romani were very much shunned and absolutely just they were, oh my god, they were treated like shit by most Western Europeans. Just in case anybody watching this now or later is unsure of why we're kind of not using the G word that the game is using. Yeah. I actually know people of Romani descent. They're great people. They are actually really, really good, upstanding people. All right. So you.
The hectopus seems somehow calmer as you present the Dark One sign to it. You get the feeling that there's something it wants you to do with the sign.
This thing has 6 very widespread legs. I hope it doesn't want me to do what I think it wants me to do.
You push the Dark One sign into the indentation on the door. It fits perfectly.
Okay, good. Pushing it into the door? Just fine. Pushing it in anywhere else? I'm totally gonna pass. Totally. Ooh. Oh. Now that...
This amazingly lifelike sculpture looks like a cross between a baby troll and a hermit or dervish. It fits the description of a domovoi, except that it's totally dried out and unmoving.
Oh no. We know how to make that domovoi wet. Oh, we have to put it...
Very wet, be I. Very wet and very alive.
That tends to happen.
Glad am I to be alive. Happy thanks I give you. Careful you should be here. Dangerous very it is. Feed the guard or destroy it. to find the secret passage down.
Feed!
It's a six-tentacled, octopus-like creature. I guess you'd call it a hexapod. Unless you like cats, then you might call it a hexapus.
Well, I mean, it's an octopus. It's a creature with 8 legs. It's an octopus because it has 8 legs. So therefore, this should be an octopus, goddammit.
The reliefs are... Be careful.
Climb! Climb!
This is no time to... Be careful.
Would you... Do you mind climbing? There you go! Fucking finally! Oh my god! Just... Climb! You have really good climbing skills, sir. I've made sure of that. Please. Those reliefs stand out quite a ways if there's... You know, if at this angle they're showing that much shadow. The blackbird. I have the blackbird. Wait, no. Yes, this is the 4th blackbird that we have come across. This is the 4th blackbird. This sculpture of a black falcon brings back memories of your wonderful vacation in Razir. Wasn't there one in Spielberg too? And one in the Bazaar of Tarna. Too bad this one is cheap plaster imitation. Where you wonder is the real... Well, as there were... We know from what Ferrari said in Razir, there were only 4 blackbirds made. 1 real one, 3 imitations. The one in number 2 was an imitation. The one in Razir was an imitation. The one in Tarna was an imitation, and this one's an... That means that the one in... Fucking... what's her name? Elsa. Elsa von Spielberg had the real blackbird all along.
You break the glass cabinet open, making a big mess. The only useful item inside is a flask labeled healing, which you take for later use.
Alright, so I have to feed something.
Hector the hexapod happily gorges itself on the garlic. Hector looks much less hungry, and perhaps a little less dangerous now.
I was not expecting him to actually like garlic.
There is a cold feeling down here that chills your bones and sets the hairs on the nape of your neck on end. There is a musty odor of mold and mildew mingling with the sickeningly sweet smell of decaying flesh. Welcome to your nightmare.
I'm pretty sure I've been in this basement before. I'm just gonna say... wait, Yes! I did buy a bag! I did buy a bag! Because...
You see a small statue that matches the description that the chief thief gave you.
Yes! So, and he said, do not touch it. We're not gonna touch it.
Pick up the statue in the shopping bag, carefully avoiding any contact with your own flesh.
Big brain!
Blows
Very
and
wrinkly.
It slips into the bag, then subsides.
I'm sorry. Did it just say that the bag shifted? The statue moved as we put it in the bag? All right, we're going yellow, baby. Yellow. Oh, I select one yellow spot. All of a sudden, no yellows. See, Stu, you never played as a good thief, did you?
Rifle through the Mad Monk's desk and find the diary of Amontillado. Boy, was this guy wacko. Reading this makes your head hurt. However, it does give you some information about the Dark One rituals. Ooh. It said something about the first ritual being placed within the Mad Monk's tombstone there to be forever guarded by followers. The second ritual shall be placed in the Stone of Squids, and revealed only by the light of a dead child's soul. The next ritual shall be placed in the hollow of the hangman's tree, and guarded by the spirit of the dead which remains there. The blood ritual shall be concealed magically within the monastery, and only he who willingly seeks dark visions shall find it. The mouth ritual shall be placed in the great arch itself, under the Dark One's sign. And the heart ritual shall be given to someone named Gregor, for safekeeping. Now there's another note on this page in another's handwriting. Gregor is missing in the forest and probably dead. Yet where is the heart ritual?
Wherever the fuck he died, I'm guessing.
Through the
okay. Yeah. All right. You know what? Let's save again, because you can never save. You can never save enough at these games. So blood ritual
of Amontillado. This is the strongest stuff you've ever tasted, assuming that you're not an aficionado of dragon's breath. Bottoms up.
Not yet. Ooh. I get the... Oh, this is nice. Beautiful mountain. Nice blue, nice purple sky. Very vivid purple sky. Very, very purple. All right, that's... Cthulhu?
Man, have you got a headache? Fortunately, the Dark One rising seems to have been just a vision, not the reality. Yet.
Is this place really
A scroll has formed from the cask's wine droplets. You pick up the rolled paper on the floor. It has the symbol of a drop of blood at the top and the inscription, Ritual of Blood. You can't read any of the other writing on it.
Right. I am getting the fuck out of here.
The Dark One sign from the monastery door, then quickly step away before the Hectopus can react.
Oh, good. Because the last thing... Fuck off, Windows. I don't care what you recommend for anything, okay? I am good. I have everything that... Is this Dombavoy here? Yes, Dombavoy's here. Go.
Oh,
hi.
Good. Very, very good. You go bad place, you come back. Oh, very good.
Yes, I did. Let's talk about that bad place, because you didn't say how bad it was, you little motherfucker.
Oh, you did good. Domovoy very happy not to be in very bad
I bet.
Domovoy very happy not to be dried up.
Oh, I have no doubts about that, Mr. Domovoy.
Oh, happy am I. You help me. I help. I help you, help others.
Bring it the fuck on, bitch.
Big hero here. Many hero things to do,
Yeah, okay, bring it on. I would love to. I helped you. I didn't help him specifically. I helped another Domovoy. But what help do I get in return?
Bad place Domovoy all better now. Bad place Domovoy now live in Burgomeister's place. Maybe good luck to Burgomeister.
Wait, so...
You help me, then I help you. You want be big hero? You want make many people happy? You want make friends and influence people?
Sure.
First, to be plenty good hero, need to be very, very powerful. If not very skilled, you die. If not very smart, you die. Oh, no more hero.
Are you threatening me? Or are you just telling me that I need to train a lot?
Domovoy tells story. Yuri and Bela have daughter Tanya. Lovely daughter.
You've mentioned Tanya.
Daughter. One day, Tanya taken away. All because of doll.
Oh. Why does it look like you have a forest? I'm sorry, I cannot look away from this. Dude has a forest coming out of his fucking ear.
Tanya, sweet, sweet child. Tanya like everyone. Then Bela have dream. Dream Tanya taken away. Bela very scared. Not let Tanya play outside. Not let Tanya have friends. Tanya get scared of dark. Tanya many times alone at back of inn in dark. One day, monster come. Big, big monster. A friendly monster. He visit Tanya's window. He talk to Tanya. Tanya not afraid of dark. Tanya now have monster friend. One night, Tanya very, very unhappy. So monster take Tanya away. Monster want to make Tanya happy. Now Tanya gone. Tanya gone to castle.
Right.
No one see Tanya leave. No one see Tanya go. No one but Domovoy. Domovoy tried to stop Tanya, but too late, too late. Tanya already outside with monster. No tell Bela, no tell Yuri. Very bad thing. Tanya need hero, not dead parents. Only brave, powerful hero save Tanya.
Did you ever talk to Tanya before that night, or was it a case of you saw the monster taking Tanya away, and then you tried to step in and say, no, don't go with that monster that you've made friends with. Trust me, I know. I'm a Domovoy. I'm good. Monster a little skeezy. Monster's a little...
One night, Tanya get beautiful doll.
Right.
Tanya not have doll before. Tanya love doll very, very much.
Oh, so that was the crutch.
Bela very, very scared. Where doll come from? Yuri very, very scared. Who gave doll to Tanya?
Good questions.
Take doll away. Make Tanya very, very sad.
Talk.
Bela hide doll in cabinet. You take doll. Tanya love doll. Maybe you help Tanya, No talk Bela. No show Bela doll. Make Bela very scared. Make Bela very unhappy. You take doll. You take doll to Tanya someday, Someday you very powerful hero. You take doll to Tanya.
So, if I understand this right, I have to steal the doll from the inn, take it to Tanya, who's in the castle, to convince Tanya that I'm a good guy, which you couldn't do, Mr. Blue Domovoy, and try and convince Tanya to come back home.
Domovoy tells...
Yeah, okay. So this cabinet, yep, that's a doll. This beautifully crafted doll depicts a young girl with noble features. She is dressed in rich court clothing. All right, sure. I just realized we have not done any proper, like, heavy-duty workout.
Unlock the door to your...
Yes. Fucking just let me in. And let me back the fuck out. Because I gotta do some exercising. Always be exercising. Always be exercising. Once a day. Add a few weights. Add a couple weights.
You pick up 2 of the metal weights and put 1 in each of the baskets.
Which begs the question of why do the weights have like hoops on them, like they're supposed to be put on hooks, if we're just putting them in fucking buckets. Get strong.
Your legs are too stiff and sore to use this right now.
Yep, that's pretty much normal.
After some rest, you feel... After...
Nope, that was not what I was trying to do, thank you.
After...
And it is now daytime!
There's only a certain amount of punch...
I have not really slept. I don't think I've slept. No. Well, I've rested. Hey, Igor.
Nikolai walks around looking for Anna all the time. Anna missing many years now.
Yeah, I've helped Anna. Thank you.
Yuri, innkeeper. Bella, keep in. Little town humor there.
I really want to drop kick you, Igor. I really want to drop kick you.
Dmitri Bitterman. Dmitri's father Bitterman too. Grandfather not Bitterman. Grandfather not marry grandmother. Olga into healthy food. Olga eat plenty fruit and berries. Olga nuts. You are what you eat. Business is dead. Little graveyard humor there. Igor not hear rumors. Igor not know mad monk start monastery. Igor not know bad things get people who try monastery door. Igor wonder if you will verify this rumor.
I will not.
You tell the gravedigger
Look,
that Dr. Cranium has asked Igor to bring him some fluid.
Doctor asked Igor do strange things like dig up bodies. Igor bury bodies and Doctor make Igor dig them up again. Look, sometimes Doctor make Igor crazy.
Look, if you're getting paid to bury them and then paid to dig them back up, I don't see how that is. I don't see how...
Nikolai has disappeared from his home. The last time I saw him, he said something about finding Anna. I fear he is dead.
Right. Dmitri, look. First of all, hello.
I went searching last evening to see if I could find Nikolai, but I found nothing. He was an old man and could not survive the forest at night.
Trust
me. That I am certain.
He is in a much better place. Okay, look, let me tell you about Nikolai, okay?
You tell about Anna's ghost. And Nikolai.
So that is why he was excited about Anna. He has gone to her, I guess. Maybe they will be together again. It's nice to believe so. Take care.
Yeah, I will. Oh, hey, by the way, do you know anything about results? Do you happen... You don't know anything about results. Never mind. Olga!
More missing people. Now old Nikolai is
Look,
gone.
He's not...
What is this town coming to?
Tell Olga about what you've been doing in Mordavia.
I'm the one that sent Nikolai into the...
Be sure and keep me informed. I need to know everything that goes on around here. Someone's got to have a clue after all. Now, what would you like to know about?
I would like to the old man's death.
They say Nikolai went off to look for Anna for the last time. Maybe they're together again somewhere.
I can tell you for a fact they are.
You see, there used to be a very active adventurers guild here in town, but it's been empty and locked up since I can remember.
Yeah, that's because the rest of you assholes are fucking dicks towards adventures.
Dr. Cranium is a very strange man. No one knows what goes on in the back room of his house, except maybe Igor, and he won't talk about it.
Not as strange as you talking without moving your lips.
Blow us all up with one of those experiments of his. You mark my words.
He's not dealing with explosives, you stupid bitch. Alright, so
Good night, and don't let the bedbugs bite, as my husband used to say.
At least you're saying that it's not your late husband. Alright. I know I saw something about Rosokas in the adventure in here. Read the books.
Which book do you...
I want to read about the...
As you scan through Hero, the Journal of General Job Adjusting, you find quite a bit of information that might be useful here.
Well, I bet.
There are a series of articles about the land of Mordavia. The town originally grew up around Castle Borgov.
Yep, we know that.
The Borgovs were the boyars, or local noblemen, assigned the role of guarding the area from invaders.
Or barons.
The chapter on fauna describes a number of interesting creatures. The Necrotor is a vicious carnivore with big, sharp teeth. Some of the other monsters sound even more horrific. In the forest lives the Leshy, a creature known for playing practical jokes on travelers and playing riddle games, but which can also be helpful to those it likes. You learn about the Rosalka, the spirit of a murdered unmarried woman. Such spirits are said to inhabit lakes and rivers. They try to avenge themselves by drowning any man foolish enough to approach them. You could really learn a lot by reading this magazine thoroughly, instead of just browsing through it.
Okay. I don't know if you have to. See, that's the thing. I don't know if you have to necessarily be if you have to be a paladin, or if it's just one of those things that a paladin. Yes, I do remain. Shut the fuck up, Dimitri. God damn. Really? Because there's a lot of stuff. I mean, the paladin is kind of the catch-all of, you know, you have to do everything to help everybody. Now, how you do it is what's different. Igor, hello.
Oh, Igor got key to crypt. Igor keep key to crypt. No disturb crypt. Not nice.
Fine, fuck you too.
Well, technically only large one crypt. Crypt of Borgov's. Smaller building tomb. Not certain what distinction myself.
The number of bodies it can hold?
Grave, hole in ground. Put person in when dead. Meet Igor, you weird stranger.
I am not weird. Okay, I am weird, but I'm not a stranger anymore. I've introduced myself at least twice to you.
This cemetery, this where dead people buried. Igor buries them. Mm-hmm.
That's not the only thing you're burying, is it? Huh? Huh?
You greet Igor.
Hi!
Igor looks up at you.
Okay. Bye.
You say goodbye to Igor. Igor watches you for a second, then goes back to his work.
What a strange fucker he is, huh?
This gravestone is marked, "No effort could Elissa save. She passed into a watery grave. Her body was lost, only her memory remains."
Right. So Elissa...
Here lies Janos.
And Janos!
Faithful forever to his lost true love, laid beside her empty grave.
We need a broom. We need a broom.
No.
We need a broom. We need a broom with a Rusalka. Right. In order to dispel a Rusalka, you have to take a broom and sweep the grave. You need to sweep the Rusalka's empty grave with a broom in which her hair is woven.
Still you remain. It is a wonder you have managed to...
Which is actually one of those things that is very common in most...
Again. Heard anything interesting lately?
Oh my God, do you... Oh... Actually, you tell me, how is your husband doing?
Boris came back to visit me. We
From
had
the
a lot
dead!
to talk about. He says he'll come back again after work. It was nice to see him. Seemed like old times.
Old times before you told everybody that he was dead. Am I right? All right, so now we have a hand broom. Shut up, crazy lady. I don't want to know. All right. All right. Let's visit the Leshy and see if the Leshy has anything new to say to us. The Leshy might have something new for us. I don't know. It could be.
Hello.
Hi. We're playing this shit again?
10 and 12 make 22. This killer plant will crawl to you. Hungry, hunting, seeking food. A berry bush with an attitude?
Okay, so I don't know the elderberry bush. I do not know the actual... Hi, Mr. Hawk. Thank you. So I apparently don't know anything about... Okay, no. We do not want to go up. We want to go over. We want to go down one. And then go over. Yeah. Oh. Hello, Mr. Bunny. Give me that special attack, bitch. Fucking hit him. Dear gods, are you real? The fuck? I don't know. I do not know what just happened there. I'm a little confused. I'm a little confused.
Hi again. I'd hoped you'd come back. It gets lonely here with no one to talk to but the fish.
I bet, because the fish don't...
we'd better not touch. I'd have to drag you to your death, and I really don't want to do that.
You've
been kind to me, and I like you.
I don't want you to do that either, okay? I don't... Yeah.
Welcome back. You seem to be finding your way nicely in Mordavia.
Well,
You sure have been a lot of places. The only place I've been besides the lake is a swamp, and that's not exactly a tourist attraction. I may have been places while I was alive, but I can't remember back that far.
I know your name, Toots.
I swim a lot and comb my hair and look for people to drag to their deaths. It's not exactly a busy schedule. The swamp to the southeast is a very scary place. I swam there once out of curiosity. I was combing the weed and goo from my hair for weeks afterwards.
If we could give her a comb!
The will-o'-the-wisps were friendly enough, but those grasping arms, ugh. Weirdest of all were the creatures standing guard near some sort of tomb.
Okay, so we need a comb.
I'm not
We need a
back to that
comb.
swamp for anything.
We need to give her a comb. We need to give her a comb.
Will-o'-the-wisps are the souls of lost children. They play around the swamp at night. They look like little sparkles of light. Watch it, though. They love to play hide-and-go-seek in the swamp, and most people who try to follow them there don't return.
The light of... okay.
I call it a tomb,
right.
but it was more like some sort of pillar. It felt magical and very, very cold, even to me. I stay as far away from it as I can. Scary.
Yeah.
The guards near the tomb were really weird. They looked like they had been human once. Now I don't know what they are. Well, they aren't dead or undead, as far as I can tell. Just awful. The grasping arms will try to drag anyone into the swamp. Now, they can't get you if you stick to the grassy areas, but I don't recommend you go visiting there.
I might not have a choice.
I live... well, maybe not live exactly, but I do reside here. It's a nice lake, but as a recreation area, it leaves something to be desired.
I need to give
The
her
only
a comb.
boats around here are sitting at the bottom. Fishing tends to catch the fishermen. The swimming's pretty good if you don't mind drowning. All in all, it's not an ideal vacation spot.
I think I'm gonna pass on swimming for now, okay?
Mermaid? What do I know of mermaids? I'm a Rusalka. You do realize I'm undead, don't you? I mean, it's not like I have a life here.
You could have a life?
It was great talking to you again. Come back soon.
Same here, Toots. Same here. So yeah, we need to find... okay, so it's a comb. That's what we need. It's a comb. We need a comb to give her so that she can comb her hair. And from there, we need a... So she combs her hair. Some of her hair comes out in the comb. As it does. Nothing to be worried about. And then we weave her hair into the broom. And we need to sweep her grave to start breaking the curse. Then if I remember right, we actually have to give her like a true and proper kiss from somebody who cares about her. Yes, that's the if I remember right, that's how you deal with the Rusalka. I don't know how true to mythology that is, because it sounds really kind of fucked up, doesn't it? Like, oh yeah, give me some of your hair. I'm gonna weave it into this broom, and then I'm gonna sweep your empty grave, and then, because I truly care about you, I will give you a kiss that will let you properly die. Sounds really fucked up. What is it with kisses? Why do so many curses and stuff end with kisses? I don't get it. Sounds a little freaky to me. Anyway, I do believe that's where we're going to end for tonight, because it is, we've been going for over 2 hours now, and that just feels like a good place to stop. 2 hours feels like a good place to stop. As always, thank you guys very much for watching. If you liked the video, don't forget to put the like button. If you're new here, don't forget to hit the subscribe button. If you are in a position where you can help out the channel and friends of the channel, there are links down in the description to our Patreon if you want to do a monthly thing. If you want to do a one-time thing, there's the Ko-fi page. If you want to be kept up to date of when we go live or when we upload videos or anything like that, make sure to ring the bell. But more importantly, really, check out the social media links down below. The Facebook page, the Twitter account, and the Discord channel. All of that so that you can stay tuned for more from Ollamh Productions. Cheerio!